What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a lot of working on the Sylvia lately, so I've decided that this weekend we're working on the AE86. As you can probably tell by the clip of me turning it on and driving it over to here. That's my shop there, and this bit is undercover, so it's actually really awesome to work on the car and there's heaps of space. So anyway, that's what we're doing today, working on the Corolla. What we're doing to the Corolla is installing these TRD side skirts that I have had for probably like 2 years sitting at my house, and I've never got around to putting them on this. They're legit plastic skirts, which are like the coolest. You can buy fiberglass ones on eBay, but obviously buying non-factory stuff is really lame. So then what else we've got is I've been running like a shitty super cheap auto overflow for my radiator. So I bought a brand new OEM one, came with a brand new bracket. So we're going to make that work inside the bay of the Corolla. My bay has had all the holes welded up, so you can't actually put them in. I think I'm just going to nutsert this and go with that. And then I got some new rocker cover gaskets and the little rubbery grommet bolt washer things, because the ones on my car are actually really stuffed, basically. And then a bonnet bush kit, because my car does not actually have bonnet bushes at all. So you can see that my bonnet sits very terribly on my guard because it does not have any of these, and when I bought the car it did not have any of these. So yeah, we're going to tackle that, do these, do that, do that, do that, and then after that we're absolutely going to wash the Corolla because it is filthy. As always, make sure you guys check out the merchandise. Little pro tip for all you people that do not own a jack or like a light jack to take places. I didn't have one at the shop and I didn't want to bring my big floor jack down, so I googled places where you could buy jacks, and I came up with checking out Bunnings. Bunnings sell these Stanley jacks, which are awesome. These things are like super small, light, and you can pretty much jack up your car to do little stuff like change your tires at the track, etc, etc. And they're not annoying at all. And this thing was literally $65, not on sale. So if you guys need a little lightweight one to do just little crap around the house with your car, $65 Bunnings, Stanley. So they should be decent-ish. So the play with the side skirts is, I reckon, this used to have them on at some point, because there's the big holes in the side of the sill for them, but the way they're meant to mount is using like those weird factory clips, which obviously I don't have anymore. So I think the plan is we're going to nutsert these, and then we can just screw an M6 bolt in, maybe with a washer depending on, and then yeah, it'll have 4 bolts down the bottom holding it on, which I think is going to be like a perfectly reasonable way to mount the skirt. Like, they're not overly heavy, and they're gonna kind of look like this, but obviously better mounted than my hand holding them on. Anyway, new jack works sweet, and it gets in low enough to jack my Corolla up, which means that it is definitely ample amount of low. Alright, so I'm gonna get the drill out, start drill the holes for these, and put some nutserts in.
Alright. In theory, we're not going anywhere.
Alright, so skirts are on, 4 bolts under the bottom. I think Dave filmed it.
Yeah.
Sweet. Anyway, skirts, 4 bolts under one side, they're not coming off at all. And yeah, I reckon that looks, I mean, when they painted the body colour, they'll look significantly better. And I need to work out some way to do some end caps on them. These skirts didn't come with the end caps, but I don't know, we might have to make some, because with this having different rear arches on it, they actually don't come forward enough for where an end cap would actually fit on properly. So you kind of need to make like the other side's got a fiberglass like cover for an end cap. So I think we're probably going to do that idea and then make one that actually fits and just completes this. And then yeah, obviously on this side we've got to fix that little bit that's missing. The other side looks way better because it's not as broken. But yeah, so there you go, plastic TRD skirts on it now. And then yeah, we kind of, man, really need to paint this car. Like really need to paint this car because it would be absolutely amazing if it was painted. Just the only thing is what colour, you know? Anyway, skirts are on. Now we're going to get on to put in the overflow bottle in the engine bay and these bumper guard riser things. Bonnet risers. That's them. Sweet. Alright, so into the engine bay. So this is the overflow here. They look really, man, that's so nice for the engine bay. Anyway, where my fuel regulator is in the way. So what we're going to do is take the regulator out of the way. Hopefully there's enough line that we should be able to mount it down here. And then the overflow up in the factory position would be ideal. Alright, so we got this the fuel reg off, and we noticed the bracket's like really gross and rusty, so we're going to paint that black so then it doesn't look as old and shitty anymore.
Yay.
Alright, so drilled out and put one nutsert in, but whoever I got the car off actually like welded up all the holes in the bay, as you can see, never ground them down. So we literally had to go like file this down so they're kind of flat next to it and then go next to it with the nutsert, because obviously we can't drill through the welds very well. So yeah, that's kind of what we're stuck with at the moment, and yeah, that's just the 2 holes from where the fuel regulator was mounted. But yeah, next time I think we have this motor out, we're going to repaint the bay so it looks nice.
Get rid of all the shitty welds everywhere.
Well yeah, it's going to be flappy disc everything down to flat and then redo it, but that's not today. Today we're putting this in.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely tomorrow. Dave, put the nutsert in.
Alright.
I got the camera rolling. In the hole. Well, that didn't work. Hey! Beautiful. Also, everyone be hyped for Dave. He found a hat that fits his big head. He came back to the shop and he's like, man, found a bloody hat. Finally. Because none of the Death Click hats that I do, Dave can wear, because I do normal people size ones and his head's a little bit too large. Actually these ones fit on Dave, but he looks really funny when he wears them because they're like super shallow, and yeah, it's a lot of 5 head involved. Anyway, we're going to continue doing car stuff. Beautiful. How good's that? So it's like the factory spot, so then that can like overflow back down all over your engine bay, and then people don't clean them off for like 20 years and it's ruined your paint job. Yeah, perfect.
Now that goes here.
Yeah.
Doing a custom hose tuck.
Yeah, bloody oath. Really need some pliers for that, Mark.
There's literally pliers right there.
My little girl hands don't do it. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, sick. That's so much better.
Oh, it looks OA.
It is. That's that's as factory, mate. And then this should end up like here
It's a pretty good spot.
after we redo that. Yeah, that'll be cool. Well, probably there. Just a touch further down. Line it up with this.
Nah, I go further down, yeah.
Yeah, it needs to be like down there. It doesn't matter like where you mount it. Alright, so we're having heaps of fun installing these like guard spacey things. I was missing 2 bolts on this side. Dave was missing 1 on that side. We managed to dig through the glove box and find them. But yeah, we put the little bonnety riser things in there, stop the bonnet from falling too far down. Same on this side. And then the, I guess what are they, like guard stays or something like that? They pretty much just stop your bonnet from going all the way down and doing some metal on metal contact. Yeah, they're relatively cheap if you guys don't have these on your car. I think, I can't remember how much they were. No more than like 50 bucks tops, which I feel is worth it, every penny for this. Just finishing up replacing the rocker cover gaskets and the little rubber washery grommety things for the bolts. The old ones seemed pretty cooked. And then the old gaskets seem like they're pretty covered in oil around some sections, so I'm assuming this was the cause of my leak. Because it does have like a little bit of a slow leak when it's parked, so I'm hoping this fixes that, but I guess we'll find out. And we mounted the fuel reg. I'm not sure if you can mount them sideways, but we mounted it sideways so it's like, I don't know, you can see the gauge really, because how often do you adjust the top? And no one needs to know that it's a turbo smart one, so what else do you need? I'm sure some smart ass in the comments will let us know if we can't, but thanks in advance if that's you.
I didn't even think of that, eh?
No. Anyway, so these are tightening this up, and then I think we're gonna give her a quick wash because it just sits in the shop and gets covered with dust from screen printing and digital printing all the time. But yeah, that's what's going to be happening in the next video, if whoever can work out what that's for. Still very stoked that this has carpet now. I found the stereo that came out of it with the brackets, so we can mount a stereo into it. And then at home as well, I found there's like a little like pull-out drawer thing for like a drink holder that mounts below the stereo. So yeah, I'm definitely going to put that in. That'll be very cool. So yeah, just need to find a aircon control unit thing so then I can fill that gap there, and it'll look almost like a full car. And then yeah, I gotta put my glove box back in at some point. But yes, if you have that, let me know please. I will definitely buy. As well as if you have end caps for plastic side skirts, please let me know also. I will buy them off you. Dave, you're blocking my side skirt. Thanks. So yeah, that's all we're doing today, because that was heaps of stuff. You guys are judging me for not working on my car very often. Anyway, yeah, so that's the car. New TRD skirts on. Need to find some end caps. The car's washed, and yeah, we fixed up the bonnety gappy business and changed the rocker cover gaskets, mounted the overflow bottle and did all that other stuff. Anyway, yes, we're gonna park the car, clean up our mess, and go home. And I'll probably edit this video and then upload it tomorrow. Make sure you check out the merchandise. We got heaps of cool stuff, and we release cool stuff all the time. And we need to keep Dave busy while he's at work. Employed, yeah. It's a weird request. Anyway, Thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, talk to you later, bye.
Brake lights.
Oh yeah.
Yep.